What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Super Princess Peach. This is what a nighttime episode would look like. I don't know, sorry. A little cheesy right there since this episode's been released at like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock? I don't know. Let's just get started. We got a lot of news to break down and a lot of games to play in a way. So, let's go to La-Di-Da Plains. And as you can see, a lot of these are just kind of like out in the open right now. So, let's check out the shop, shall we? Let's see here. Ooh, Bowser Villa, we're definitely buying that. Alright, so, leaving. We're gonna go to the menu and we're gonna play some mini games. So, this is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna play some mini games, and however long this video can last will depend on the news that I have to share. Whether it's good or bad, it's about the gaming industry, a little bit about my about this YouTube channel possibly, and like future like outcomes of what this channel can portray, and just like in general what is in store. So I'm gonna stop rambling on and let my voiceover guy take over as I discuss about Steam, a little bit about Nintendo, and a little bit of other things as well, because there's a lot of news to unravel here in terms of what's going on here. And it's a bit of research that I have here, so it's going to be here chopped cut and whatnot, so it is what it is. So without further ado, take over, my guy. Of course, thanks for letting me take over. On that note, I'll probably, when I have the time, I'll probably reveal something about my channel. Well, actually, no. Some news about my channel. But anyways, let's start off with the mini games here, because we have Toe Jump and for the first mini game. So I'll try to get some stuff going, because we're going to be playing 5 levels for each of these mini games and then play the other 5. So blow into the mic to make Toe jump. Don't touch any of the enemies or fall in a hole. And then the longer you blow, the farther he jumps. So I'm going to be on the screen for a little bit, because I thought I would have misread that, but I ended up not doing so that's fine. Anyways, the thing is, there's been a lot of things going around with like Stop Killing Games, Walt Disney, Epic Games, and Nintendo. Big on the Nintendo part, at least, since I have a lot to say about that part, but maybe it might extend to the next video, possibly. But I just at least want to get some stuff out there, and at least talk about this game mode for the first level at least. So as you can see, you just blow into the mic, and then Toad just like you know jumps, and then the instructions will continuously play, thankfully. So it's not a bad like take in a way. Like it's not like it doesn't take up all the screens, and it's a nice little mini game to play. It's actually an easy way to earn coins too, depending on which level you play. As for the first level, you can see that you earn 10 coins. In the second level, you earn 20, so forth, so on. So, anyways, I think I do make a mistake in this gameplay anyway, but it's fine. Like, you're only gonna see the attempts that are actually gonna matter here. So, anyways, as I was gonna say, I mean, you probably won't even notice that it's edited. But, anyways, let's start breaking news here with Disney. Disney removes a bunch of more games from Steam with no warning, according to Zach Wiesen. The company has now removed over 25 games from Valve's storefront, including some Star Wars titles. Over a dozen games, including 2 Star Wars titles published directly by Disney or one of its many subsidiaries, have suddenly been removed from Steam. As far as we can tell, there was no warning for this, and Disney hasn't explained why the games were removed. It's the second time this year that Disney has yanked a dozen or more games from Valve's platform with no heads up. On April 14th, as shared by Deals Guru on Wario64, Disney quietly delisted 15 PC games from Steam. We can see this thanks to DB tracking all the various changes that happen every day on Steam's backend. And there, we can spot 15 Disney titles that have been retired from the store. And if you want to see the list of the games, I'll have the list down below. Like it'll be down there. So, all right. So I'm gonna keep this close, anyways. Anyways, where was I at? Yeah, it'll be. By the way, any of the news sources will be down below. For the most part, so it should be there. So this is gonna be related to a lot of things. Moving forward on it, because actually let's move forward with the news because we have a lot to cover still. So Walt Disney & Co. begins laying off 1,000 employees. So yeah, over the past several months, we have looked at ways in which we can streamline our operations in various parts of the company to ensure we deliver the world-class creativity and innovations. Okay, we don't need to hear this bull crap. So Disney went through a run of layoffs soon as after. How do I pronounce his name? Igor or something? Igor? I don't know. Sorry if I'm pronouncing the name wrong. I apologize. That's the one thing I mean, unless I'm actually intentionally making fun of the name, I'm not gonna like try to butcher the name and then like whatever. I don't know why I'm explaining myself. So the company cut around 8,000 jobs back in 2022 as Igor returned from our second spell as chief executive. As of late 2025, Disney had about 230,000 employees. More news on that, because we want to know what's actually happening with that further on. So, with Epic Games here, so like in brief, a Bloomberg report on Epic Games suggested the company is planning a Disney-themed exaggeration shooter for 2026 alongside 2 other Disney projects. According to a source, the company hopes the game will assist in recovery after several underperforming Fortnite projects, which resulted in over 1,000 layoffs. And before I move forward on that, we're going to move to Toad Shot. This one is an interesting one. So use your stylus to knock the targets out of the sky. It's pretty simple. You just use your stylus and then you just tap all the enemies right there, and each enemy will be worth the points. I think the bombs take away 1 point if you see them, and then other characters you'll see the numbers how much it'll take away. So yeah, try not to press the bombs. So anyways, back on the news. Speaking to 8 current and former employees, Bloomberg first provided context behind several Epic's latest projects, including the recently shuttered Fortnite Ballistic, Fortnite Festival Battle Stage, and Rocket Racing. Framed as flops, the sources suggest that these projects and others were released before they were completely ready, describing them as version 0.5, and highlighting how the company often chased popular trends or business whims, unlike the company's brisk 2-month development period where it developed the first version of Fortnite Battle Royale. So, yeah, I don't know what Epic Games is trying to go on that. If you wanted me to extend on that, let me know, and I'll probably extend on that on its own, in its own video, because there's probably a bit of ways to extend on it. I mean, I don't have much to say about it right now, since Epic Games is really trying to partner with Disney, since Disney's kind of trying to get into the gaming industry, which is kind of ironic if you ask me, because you see Nintendo trying to get into the movie industry, and you have Disney trying to get into the you have Disney trying to get into the gaming industry, Nintendo trying to get into the movie industry. So it's a flip-flop right here, like we're trying to switch lives. It's like it's crazy, it's funny, it's absolutely flipping hilarious, because I have a couple things to say about the Mario movie, which I'm not going to disclose quite right now, because I have my own opinions and I want to formulate quickly to see if it's like actually accurate to still like what I want to say, and not like just out of spite and out of like feelings, because I want to be reasonable with my opinions at least, because it's a hot topic and it's something that it's a hot topic in itself, and a lot of mixed reviews, as I said before, and I've watched it myself and I can see why myself. So anyways, with how does this tie back to Steam? Well, Steam, here's the thing with Steam, like well, actually, not even the thing with Steam, just a lot of people in general like are like seeing that these games are like here, right? Well, the thing is, well, this relates to Stop Killing Games in a way, because Stop Killing Games campaign is still going in a way, because Steam is actually continuously getting attacked in a way throughout this entire year thus far. So it's kind of shocking in a way, but again, I don't know what else to really tell you, but that's just what's been told. I feel like Furtaga can really explain it a lot better. I'll probably maybe leave a link to his video down below on that video specifically, because I think he'll explain it a lot better on how Steam is working with it, because Steam is just doing extremely well with how they're marketing and everything, because they just straight up just know what they want. They know what the people want, and they know how to not screw up a lot of, just a lot of their methods in a way, like a lot of things on how to like actually market and actually sell things. So on that note, we're moving on to the next minigame, and that is Toad Tote. So Toad Tote is so you just use the stylus to get Toto to go in time and don't get burned, basically. There's a town burning, and the game will end if time runs out or if you touch fire. So that's basically it. Yeah, I don't know what else to really say about that, but it's basically like you're in a burning town and you need to escape. So that's really it. What was it I was gonna say? I guess we're speaking of burning towns. Yeah, if you want to know more about these last two topics at hand about Epic Games and Stop Killing Games, how they relate, definitely check out Furtaga's video, because he'll probably be more informative on it. So now to the big thing that I wanted to talk about. And actually, I've been kind of holding this in for the last week and a half, which I don't know why I did, but it probably would have made better content for at least me and Manny to talk about it in a way, because I kind of upset that I never really talked about it with him. So maybe I'll get an opinion from him in the future, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. So, Nintendo. Dear Nintendo, why? Literally why? The title reads on this article from to a news source that I just decided to look at it myself. Nintendo removes thousands of Super Mario Maker 2 levels, tells fans they're advertising. Players still plugged into Super Mario Maker 2 like literally like 7 years later. Like, let that sink in. 7 years later, because when it released, it was 2019. All right, and I think there's a lot to say about this. Really, quite a lot. And I at least want to just share like the first paragraph of this, or at least the second paragraph. But almost 7 years on from the game's launch, fans have spotted numerous reports suddenly cropping up on Reddit and social media where users have been told their courses are being deleted.
these have now been picked up and verified further by the game's veteran YouTube community. And actually, the news actually first spread, like, I think a couple weeks ago, which I'll leave a link in that video. And, yeah, it's, we're at the last level. I can see that now. Wow, holy crap, I'm really good at these minigames. So, anyways, as the blowing one was just a little bit harder. I mean, to be fair, the microphone that I use to, like, blow into the 3DS that I have recording this footage, it's kind of hard. It's actually kind of hard to, like, use. So, I don't know. But, as I was saying before, yeah, anything that Nintendo sees as, like, kind of like, so as like a hashtag or anything like that promotes anything, like, you know, you see your DGR hashtags for levels, hashtag troll levels, hashtag like Team Shell, or, you know, just themed levels in general, and it's just like you see like a hashtag next to it or something that could remotely come off, I guess, like off the rip. And I'm not trying to side with Nintendo on this by any means, because I think they're just being ridiculous with this, but I think, yeah, seeing that, it's kind of hard to, like, just grasp and really just, like, I don't know, like, it's in their own game. It's not like they're promoting, like, other things. Like, I mean, I can see, like, if we were, like, trying to, okay, we're promoting Dr. Squatch or something like that, like, I can see how this can, like, be a marketing thing. Because, like, I've seen Wendy's make their own level in a way, which is funny. So, there's that too. But, that's the thing. I thought I would try to get one of these puzzles done so I can extend this video a bit farther. I'll probably have its own video in some point in the future, but not quite yet, so probably have to wait a little bit longer on that one, since I still have yet to collect all the puzzle pieces from all over this game still. So at least that's something I at least wanted to share. So we're wrapping this video up quite quickly, actually, so I at least wanted to, like, at least share the news that's spreading kind of right now, and kind of just, like, you know, start a discussion panel in a way. But here's something new that I wanted to share major about my channel. So, or actually, it's not even this channel that I'm sharing about. Well, it is. I think I kind of spoiled it already, but if we reach 70 subscribers, no, 77. If we reach 77 subscribers, I will reveal a huge surprise that I've been hiding for quite a while actually. And I think a lot of people will be shocked with this surprise. And as someone who hates surprises, yeah, I know. But then again, I'm dealing with probably a crowd of people, or at least a few people that like surprises. This is a good surprise, and I at least wanted to share that. So I'm going to put it in my YouTube panel and all as well after this video gets released. About a couple hours when it's released, and then you'll see it makes sense when you, like, look at my channel banner or whatnot. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. We'll hit the other 5 levels for all these other mini games and the puzzles once we get towards Bowser's Villa, which probably might be a long journey as well. Might be another few weeks, maybe a month actually, before we actually get there. So I don't know, but we'll see how the pacing goes for this game. But with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video with news updates and whatnot. I consider it like a little mini news and mini, like, segments of summaries and whatnot of what's going on with these in the gaming industry and whatnot. And I'll probably extend more on it, like, in extra videos. Let me know what you want me to extend on first, and then I'll extend on it. But for sure, I'm going to extend on the Super Mario Maker level situation in the next video, because there's a lot I have to say about that, and then we'll move on from there, I guess. So I guess with that being said and all, hope you guys like I said, enjoyed this video. I feel like I'm repeating myself. It's because I'm trying to end the... Oh, I know. Right. Don't forget to spread this video around, I guess. If you like this video, and consider subscribing, I guess, too. I don't know. But anyways, don't forget to shine bright and stay bright.